to Life is all about matchmaking, and I am going to learn how to be a matchmaker. So I'll be meeting with Violet, who is a professional matchmaker. So this is Violet and she's a professional matchmaker. So Violet, what are some of the qualities that's needed to be a matchmaker?
Interpersonal skills, because at the end of the day, like degree doesn't really matter. It's really about relating with people and being able to understand their needs, and also listening to them and their problems. And
yeah, but what if you're too like sort of friendly, then everybody you matchmake, the guy likes you instead?
Okay, we actually have a policy where our consultants cannot date the guys, and anyway most of our consultants are either like attached or married.
Do you ever reject any clients?
If we think that at that point we do not have suitable profiles to match up with them, we would not ask them to join at that point as a member.
If they are too disgusting?
Okay, of course, we do pre-screening. So, if we meet up with like a guy which we think is like really strange and weird, and we would definitely not, match him up with like our lady client, then of course we will not sign that person up. Wendy, as a matchmaker, of course, one of the first thing is like we need to know how to make a good match. I'll go through with you what you need to do when you meet up with the client for a first time. What will be really good to do is just to get to know them better and make them feel comfortable.
Right.
After that, you go through a questionnaire with them, like what is the age group that they are hoping to date, and after that, then you ask them like very in-depth questions. For example, like about past relationships.
Right.
I always encourage our matchmakers to use what I call the sandwich approach. What I mean by the sandwich approach is, start off by something positive. After, you share something very positive about them. So the next part is where you want to share with them for the area of improvement, because you want to help them, do better on their dates. Always wrap up with something that's positive again.
I think I won't be a very good matchmaker. The last time I tried, I fell out with both parties. Although they're both happily together. Although one of them for a prostitute, and the other one did a blowjob for his best friend and swallowed. But they're still together. So success.
So after what we have gone through, which is the tips that I've given you on the consultation, we actually have a client, okay, for you to meet up with. Okay, so you can use some of these skills that you have learned and to find out a bit more about this person.
Okay. I'm here with Terrence and I'm going to help him matchmake and find a girl. So tell me what kind of girls you like.
Maybe filial to their parents.
Yes, okay. Madonna on the inside, hall on the outside?
Yeah, not really that. I don't look at appearance. I don't really look at appearance. I look at character more than appearance.
Okay, yeah.
And also maybe the girl must not smoke, drink, all this. I also don't really like clubbing girls also.
Have you had any girlfriends before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the values that you think are really important that you cannot live without, other than filial piety?
Honesty.
Honesty?
Yeah, must be.
Okay, cannot be a lying bitch. I don't like those also. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Must be virgin, not?
This question.
Seriously, because it's your first relationship, so do you want the other person to sort of never have boyfriend before?
Yeah.
Wow, hard to find eh.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you passionate about in life?
I play musical instruments. As in, I play guitar before, and now I'm in Chinese orchestra playing gaohu. Last time in secondary school, I played erhu.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now you're playing what?
Gaohu.
What is that?
It's actually the same. It's just the higher annotation. It's the same instrument. It's something like erhu. Yeah. But then it's the pitch is higher lah. That's all.
So you want your girls to be like very China kind, is it?
Something like that.
What about the girls in your Chinese orchestra?
Oh, in Chinese orchestra.
You should totally date the girl who's playing the erhu. How cool is that? Then you can coach her, it'll be totally romantic. You can sit behind her and you'll be like, nah, nah, nah.
But most of them are experienced in my poly lah, because they are from secondary school, then they come up and yeah, most of them lah, but some of them are not much. So not my type also, yeah.
I'm gonna do the hamburger thing now. So you want to start with something positive about you, and I think it's cool that firstly you were very punctual when meeting us, so that's great. But when you meet a girl, you should not be punctual because you want to let the girl know that you don't really want her. That's the most important part, because most girls don't want guys who want them. Now I have to go to areas that I think you should improve on. Let me see. I think you can start using gel, so that would be great. Let me see what else you should. Yeah, borrow a flashy car. if you don't have a flashy car from at home, you should totally rent a flashy car. Worth it. But don't tell them that it's a rental car. Okay, and I think it's cool that you play musical instruments because girls all love it. But if you had to choose between the gaohu and the guitar for the first date, I would say choose the guitar.
But my passion is in Chinese orchestra.
I know lah, but you just trick them first.
I see.
I will wrap it up with something positive. I think it's awesome that you are so tall because girls love tall guys. So it's nice meeting you, Terence. I will go ahead and find a girl for you. Okay, so I'm here with Violet again and she's going to tell me how my consultation went.
I think you went through the questions really well. However, one of the areas that I was suggesting
You're doing the hamburger thing, she is.
what could be done better in future is to give him the dating advice as according to his profile. Okay, because I think some of the dating advice that you were giving him, might
This
work,
was slut.
might work better for like the type of girls that maybe it's not so suitable for him. You commented that he's very punctual, but then you say, oh, but please don't be punctual. Things like that. For him, I think what he's doing is good because that would show that he respects the girl's time and he's really serious about getting to know them. So he would come across as more gentlemanly.
I could have ruined his life.
And I think if maybe we can go through like matchmaking 201 and 301, you definitely you are on your way to become a good matchmaker.
Awesome! Wow, she wrapped it up with the hamburger. Okay, we've come to the end of the episode. I've learned quite a lot about matchmaking today. It's kind of fun. I think it's tragic that I was giving Terence the wrong type of advice for the girls that he likes. I think I might ruin his life. So, that's kind of scary. But I think overall my advice is still good, okay?